Okay, so my next project is building window frames to mount these original windows in. So my idea, if I can find my little pieces here, what I did with them. Anyways, hang on a sec. Okay, so I don't know how well this will show up, but here's my idea. Got 3/4 inch angle. So the idea here is to weld these two together, making sort of a Z. This outside one here being the outside of the bus, the skin will rivet to that. And then the window will install from the outside up against this lip here, and then I'll just put screws in to hold it. And of course, you know, a seal in here and here, just that adhesive foam, or I don't know, so whatever kind of seal in here. And then for now, I'm just going to put these are the original non-sliding, non-opening windows. Once I have them all installed and everything, then I'll pull them back out, and Peninsula Glass is going to make up the sliding dual pane windows with you know, screens, all that kind of stuff for to fit into these frames. So I'll go ahead and make all these. I need 4 of these and one square one, which is going to go into that opening in the front slide here. So I'll have one curved window at the front, or the taper at the front of the window is going to go there, and then a square window on this side, and then the other side over there, it's just a 9-foot slide, so it's just going to get one of the angled windows in there. And then back in the bedroom there, we'll have 2 more of the angled windows, one on that side and one on this side. And they're 7 feet long. So yeah, anyways, that's my next challenge, and I'll just kind of video this like I have been as I go along. I'm going to weld the 2 pieces together, and then I'll cut it to form this curve here. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so there's the first window frame. Mocked up and on there, well, not mocked up, but tacked together on the first window. Kind of hard to see in here, but right where these welds are just tacks. There's a seam right here. This is 2 pieces of 3/4 inch angle, and sort of a lip here of a seal on the other side of that up against the window, as well as on this edge here. So there'll be seal all the way across here when it's in there, and then this surface here will be the outside of the bus, and the skin will go to that. So at this point, it's just tacked together. And this corner here, to curve that, again had to do the whole curve cut thing, but worked out good. Left about 3/16 of an inch or so bigger all the way around for room to put a seal in there. And these windows, these are the original windows that were in the bus. So I'm going to just build it all, install them, clean these windows up and install them for now, and then I'll pull them back out again and get the the Peninsula window inserts put into them. I'm going to do 5 of these windows, 4 with a curve like that, and then 1 that's just a rectangular window. So there you go. Just continue on and see where it goes. Okay, so here's one of 5 window frames I got to make up. This is the first one. Fits that window. So the skin. This is the outside. The skin of the bus will, when I reskin it, will come down here. I'll fold it into that area there, seal here, and then the window will go in from the outside. And these are originally they hinge. These ones will not. There's this originally they had these hinges on them here for emergency escape. We don't need them anymore, so those will come off. And this lip right here is what that sits against, and I'll put screws through that into here, and that'll hold them in place. However many I need, a dozen or so. So I think I'm going to go and hang this in the slide where it's supposed to be. Okay, and there's the window frame just clamped in place. I think that's where it's going to go. It's centered in the opening, both front to back and vertically. I'm not it looks good there, but I'm just not sure whether I'm going to go up inside here and see if you can, it's high enough to be able to see out of properly. Yeah, I like the looks of it like that in the, it's centered in the opening for the slide out, but it's only about 4 inches higher than it was originally, because that lower rail just below the window is where the original windows, that's the height they were at. And when you stand, okay, so there's, let's see, right about there, standing looking straight out of it, you have to scrunch down to see out the top of the window. So I might run them all the way to the top of that slide. Once the skin is on, it's not going to be, you're not going to be able to see the framework. So, right now it looks centered, but when the skin's on it, you're not really going to be able to tell. So it might be better just to put it up higher. Anyways, I'll fart around with it and see what I can figure out. Yeah, so I moved it up 2 inches. And now when you're standing up, just looking out the window, you can see right out. You don't have to hunch over. So I think that's the height I'm going to do them at. Yep. It's the next window. Joint all fit up, ready to tack. And I'll just take a few more of these to go. And there's a second window frame, about half welded out. I got the back side welded, I just got to do this side yet. And this will be for the passenger side at the rear. So I got this portion here all welded on the back side. I just got to weld this side out yet, and then do all the grinding, and it'll be good for the other side of the bus. So I'll do that tomorrow. I'm pooped. Alright, so here's how it'll all fit in the, how the window will fit in the frame. Just enough room for a seal there in that gap all the way around, plus on the back side, on that back lip there'll be a seal there as well. Screwed in from the back side, like I said before, and I'm going to take all these windows apart when I get to that point, and I'll get these frames powder coated black. The original, or the replacement windows that are going to go in here, they have a black frame on them, like a powder coated black frame, so I'll do the same thing with these, and then it'll all match. Anyways, I gotta get those original hinge parts off of there yet too. They're just riveted on. I'll just knock the rivets off. Alright, so there I'm just laying out all the framing that I need to use 1x2 tubing for framing, for hold that window frame in place, and also for the diagonals there for the rivet the skin to. I just have to cut all the pieces. So this is the first of the forward windows, and it's a little bit different. It doesn't come to same kind of a curve at the front here. The other one is straight. Out here, the front ones have this extra curve in them for some reason that I have no idea why, but anyways, that's the way they are. So I just thought I'd show you how I'm doing this angle here. Nothing fancy, just 2 pieces of angle clamped to a chunk of 2x4 and spot welded down the length of it. Just did that one. Comes out nice and straight. No problem. So anyways, doesn't have to be anything fancy, but it works. Okay, here's another one all clamped in, ready for welding. I'll just go ahead and tack this up. And cut the angles on the ends. Okay, that's the last window frame done. Well, not quite done. I got a little bit of welding to do in each corner here, and then sand it smooth. So I got another 10 minutes, but I'm done. 10 minutes work, and I'll do it tomorrow. This window here moved on me a little bit, so I have to pull it. It's square now, but I got to pull it into with a strap here to pull it into shape. But that's okay. What I'll do is I'll put these windows in along the bottom, and then I'll put the windows I'll put the frames in along the bottom, tack them along the bottom, and then I'll put the window in and pull it with a strap like that, so the gaps all are nice and lined up, and then I'll go ahead and weld them out. They pull in nice and square, but there's just enough, a little bit of tension on them, so they want to move a little bit, so I can't just go ahead and weld them in. Anyways, I'll save that for another video. This will I'll call it quits for this one, and then the next one will be installing them, I guess.